Hi, my name is Nick Procopio. This is my demonstration speech, and here is my family. They are witnessing the speech. I have my grandparents and my parents here to follow along with the speech. Today I will be talking about how to catch. And to start off with catching, the background of it would be back in the day they didn't have catcher's mitts. They had oven mitts, which was their only proper technique to catch. Even fielders, they'd had it out of woven cowhide or anything they can come up with to stop the ball. They used to catch with just their bare hands back in the day. They also didn't have chest protecting or shin protecting or leg protecting, and above all, they didn't have any face protection either, which is very important while catching. A quick background on me catching was I started when I was 10, and then from there I became a catcher all the way through high school and beyond. Okay, so the proper way to put on the gear, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. We're going to start with the left leg. The shin guard on the left leg would go like this. You always have your straps on the outside, always. And the best way to do that would be to cross, like I said. And when you cross, you come down, and each one you cross along down the sides, except for the bottom parts. You don't cross the bottoms, especially if you have now that they have knee aids out. Back in the day, they didn't have knee aids. Even when I first started catching, they didn't have knee aids, so it's really rough on the knees. Your chest protector is your basic thing. The one I have is the actual all basic one. Now they got ones that have bigger protection along the sides here, and they're even made of leather, which makes it even more comfortable, and it's even more lightweight. The second shin guard also goes on the right leg, and with the right leg you also do the same thing that you did on the left leg. You cross. Okay, the face mask, which I will not demonstrate since I am wearing headgear. You put it over. I prefer the hockey style. There is two different styles. There's one that I call the cup style with the face mask. Those are what most catchers in high school still use, I've seen, but they've gone away with it. And then in the pros, they've all gone to either the two style or this style. But the best style would be this one, because it is more protection, and then sometimes even if you get a pop-up fly ball behind you, you don't even have to rip out the face mask, which some recommend do, but you can see more clearly through these and not have that face mask on the two-piece wiggling around your face. The next thing I like to show you is to do the proper stances. I'm going to stand up and do this. It's a little bit easier, but I'm going to have I'm going to have somebody, whoever's taking care of the camera will also help me out here. I'll try not to stand, but here we go. Okay, ready? Okay, first one would be your call sign stance. You would have, per se, your glove on the side here. You don't want the other team or the other coach at the third base stealing your signs to know what they're doing about. So I would do like one would be a fastball for most pitchers, or two, or even three. You don't do three like this or three like this, because that could look like a two, or even, and some pitchers in the dark might even see it as a one. The best way to do it would be pinky, middle finger, or ring finger, and then middle finger for the three sign. And then, per se, if you wanted to throw somebody out at first base, you do a thumb, or third base would be pinky, or other way around, either which way. And then if you wanted to pick off, you usually do a fist, and then you throw it on the outside. Next thing I like to show you is just the fastball catch. You can line up. You got your home plate. You can either line up on the inside of the right-handed batter or an outside of the right-handed batter, and the opposite for a lefty. What I used to like to do is I would line up usually on the right-handed batter is line up in the middle to right-hand side of the plate. Best way to get a fastball is to stand straight up and have this kind of either at your face or down below right here, wherever you're trying to get the pitch for the fastball. Sometimes you want them up at the chest even. The best way to block a fastball is to drop straight down, which is kind of hard to do on the carpet here. Then now I'll show you how to do like a breaking ball stance. Breaking ball stance, you usually want to kind of be up on here, you want to be on the balls of your feet and not on the tips of your toes. The reason why is because it's easier to drop. Breaking balls, you line up on the outside. When you line up on the outside, it's a little bit easier to drop the breaking ball, and just in case it does end up in the dirt. Most breaking balls might even just end up like right on the corner where your glove is facing. Some pitchers throw like an inside changeup, which would come right here, so you can line up on the inside of the of home plate. Okay, I showed everybody how to do the stances and whatnot. A little bit more background is there's been some pretty famous catchers out there. You got Johnny Bench, who was a fantastic catcher. The reason why he was well known as a catcher is because he was very, very protective, and he also had one of the best stances you can ever see. His breaking ball stance was fluent, and the reason why he won so many Gold Gloves in so many years that he played is because he never had any pass balls, which pass balls are really bad, and it does account for the team, and it's not really good defense. Another great catcher way back when was with the Yankees was Yogi Berra. He was a catcher who was only like 5'8", 5'9", and he can stop any ball in front of him. And he was, short little husky guy, but you know what? He can block everything, and he could still throw guys out at second base, which is quite a few feet away. Last thing I'd like to say is I hope you all enjoyed my speech. If you have any questions, or even you want to teach somebody how to catch, more than welcome to use the speech. Or if you have any questions on how to catch, you can let me know, and I'd be more than happy to tell you. Thank you.